there was somebody new. Distractions of day are okay, I don't worry. Night brings a memory back of you. Plenty of girls I can laugh and pretend with. Evenings are never a bore. End of the party, I leave by myself. Thrill turns to chill when I get home. Baby, come back. I'm lonely without you. Baby, come back. You went away. Baby, come back. Said I'm lonely without you. Baby, come back. I always thought of myself as a loner. You proved me wrong, now I know. Despite what I've said, it's a high price I paid. So cold at the end of the day. I need you back by my side, there's no doubt. I loved only you all along. If you would admit that you're aching as I do, come back, I'll admit that I was wrong. Hey, baby, come back. I'm only without you. Baby, come back. You went away. Baby, come back. And I'm only without you. Baby, come back. You're all I need. You're all I need to get by. Baby, come back. I'm only without you. Baby, come back. You went away. Baby, come back. Said I'm only without you. Baby, come back. Baby, come back. I'm only without you. Baby, come back. You went away. Baby, come back. Said I'm only without you. Baby, come back. Baby, come back. Lonely without you. Baby, come back. You went away. Baby, come back. Said I'm lonely without you. Baby, come back. Baby, come back. Yeah, I'm lonely without you. Baby, come back. You went away. Baby, come back.
Hello and welcome again to Cherry Radio. I'm Iain McNay and I'm joined by my colleagues, Professor John Reed.
Hi there.
And Matt Ingham. So you just heard two tracks from John Wetton, Turn on the Radio and Baby Come Back. And they're both off a really luxurious box set called John Wetton An Extraordinary Life, the solo albums, which I think is 8 albums altogether. And those two tracks that we played are from an album called Caught in the Crossfire, which obviously is included in the box set, which was originally released on EG Records in 1980. The box set is actually on the Spirit of Unicorn label, which is handled by Cherry Red. And John Wetton sadly passed away, actually, it was a few years ago now. But he had a great career, started off in Family before joining King Crimson, and played with bands like Roxy Music, Uriah Heep, Wishbone Ash. So he had quite a career, and then of course was the co-founder and singer and principal songwriter in Asia, who were a huge, huge band, sold 10 million copies worldwide. And after that, he worked with Jeff Downes, currently keyboard player in Yes, in a duo called Icon. So from one elaborate box set to another, which is built around the career of Greg Lake, the solo career of Greg Lake. And I'm going to play a track called Lucky Man.
He had white horses and ladies by the score, all dressed in satin and waiting by the door. Ooh, what a lucky man he was. Ooh, what a lucky man he was. White lace and feathers, they made up his bed. A gold-covered mattress on which he was led. Ooh, what a lucky man he was. Ooh, what a lucky man he was. He went to fight wars for his country and his king, of his honor and his glory, the people would sing. Ooh, what a lucky man he was. Ooh, what a lucky man he was. Oh! A bullet had found him. His blood ran as he cried. No money could save him, so he lay down and he died. Ooh, what a lucky man he was. Ooh, what a lucky man he was. Ooh, what a lucky man he was. Ooh, what a lucky man he was.
What? Here's one you might know.
That was Lucky Man by Greg Lake, also on Spirit of the Unicorn label. And of course, Greg Lake had a very successful career. Well, actually, I meant to say that he wrote that song, Lucky Man, when he was 12 years old. Extraordinary. First song he ever wrote. Obviously, he didn't record it until a few years after that. It was never a hit in the UK, but was a top 20 in the Netherlands, and also charted in the US and Canada. And he started off meeting Robert Fripp when they lived in Dorset, and went on to join King Crimson, and they recorded together with some others, obviously, in the Court of the Crimson King in 1969, which was a very influential album. And his biggest hit, which I didn't actually play, but it's on the box set, is I Believe in Father Christmas. Do I believe in Father Christmas? Well, I used to, but unfortunately I've stopped that now. So I'm now going to hand you over to Matt, who's going to tell you about Peter Hammill.
Thanks, Ian. Yeah, I'd like to play a track by Peter Hammill from his new release that we've just put out called In a Foreign Town / Out of Water. So the track is called This Book. It's taken from the album that he's actually reworked, re-recording. Originally there were a couple of solo albums of his which he's returned to recently, re-recorded a lot of the parts and reimagined both of them. And I know that a lot of Peter Hammill fans, a lot of Van der Graaf Generator fans are really impressed with what he's done. And it sort of comes from our recent acquisition of Peter's solo catalogue, the Fire Records label, which he ran and released music on. So this is This Book by Peter Hammill.
Away from the past, this chance is the last. We are changing completely. We are moving the feast. We are motion. I've seen you become the bride of the sun. You surrender so sweetly, sacrificing yourself to devotion. This book is ended and I put it down. This book is ended and I put it down. I'm saving for the future. This book is ended and I put it down. Find I'm befriended in a foreign town. I'm saving for the future. But only yesterday night I stood in the pouring rain, shouting at the thunder. I said, Lord, I'm starting to understand the hidden mystery, Lord. The compass falls in my hand. I can sail to the horizon. Could you see a mirror where you could never see yourself? Yesterday night I stood in the pouring rain,
is ended and I put it down. This book is ended and I put it down. Find I'm befriended in a foreign town. This book is ended. This book is ended and I put it down.
That was This Book by Peter Hammill, and I'm now going to pass over to John.
Thanks, Matt. Yeah, so our Grapefruit label kind of has led the charge, really, with our various artist compilations down the years. And the label's curator, David Wells, in the last year or so has turned his attention to American music, having previously really concentrated on UK-centric stuff. Last year we did the best-selling Heroes and Villains comp based around LA music, and David's latest compilation is entitled Looking for the Magic, which basically tells the story of what was labelled power pop in America in the 70s. I guess power pop is a movable feast of a description, but if you think of artists such as the Raspberries or Big Star, you're getting close to the kind of sound, or maybe Badfinger, even if you're looking from a UK point of view, the kind of sound that would be labelled power pop. We're going to hear 4 tracks from this new box set, Looking for the Magic. We Gotta Get You a Woman by Todd Rundgren, I Like Girls by Sparks, I Don't Want to Know by Nils Lofgren, and Rock and Roll Love Letter by Tim Moore.
Leroy boy, is that you? I thought your post-hanging days were through. Sunken eyes and full of sighs, tell no lies. You get wise, I tell you now we're gonna pull you through. There's only one thing left that we can do. We gotta get you a woman. It's like nothing else to make you feel sure you're alive. We gotta get you a woman. We better get walking. We're wasting time talking now. Leroy boy, you're my friend. You say how and I'll say when. Come and meet me down the street. Take a seat. It's my treat. You may not ever get this chance again. That empty feeling's just about to end. We gotta get you a woman. It's like nothing else to make you sure you're alive. We gotta get you a woman. We better get walking. We're wasting time talking now. Talking about life and what it means to you. It don't mean nothing if it don't run through. I got one thing to say, you know it's true. You got to find some time to get this thing together, 'cause we gotta get you a woman. It's like nothing else to make you feel sure you're alive. We gotta get you a woman. We better get walking. We're wasting time talking now. Talking about things about that special one. They may be stupid, but they sure are fun. I'll give it to you while we're on the run, because we ain't got time to get this thing together, 'cause woman who has been around, one who knows better than to let you down. Let's hope there's still one left in this whole town, and that she'll take some time to get this thing together, 'cause get this thing together, 'cause we gotta get you a woman.
I drove here late last night, thought everything was alright. Not first on the telephone, never opened up, so I knew you were home. At the front door I could hear a strange boy whisper in your ear. If you're really that insincere, then I don't want to know. The next day, right in school, you made me feel so new. Your sweet lips turned a smirk. You laughed loud just to see me hurt. I ran out far from safe, knowing well I'd been betrayed. Since you're really that insincere, then I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know your boyfriend's name. I don't wanna know all the men you claim. I don't wanna know where you slept last. I don't wanna know. Alright. Now I worry the sun and moon if it's right for me to assume that you're never alone at night. Then I don't wanna know. 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 I don't wanna know your boyfriend's name. I don't wanna know all the men you claim. I don't wanna know where you slept last. I don't wanna know. I just wanna fast. I don't wanna know where your feelings hide. I don't wanna know. Just let it rain inside. I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know. Dear sister poet, dear brother poet too. These tears and words, I make them wanna be with you. But I need to spend my body. I'm a music making man, and no page can release it like this amplifier can. This is my rock and roll love letter to you. This is my rock and roll love letter to you. Gonna sign it, gonna seal it, gonna mail it away. Gonna mail it today. Yeah, I must be crazy to express myself this way. 'Cause there ain't much romance living in the USA. This guitar is a blessing, this piano is a muse, and electricity's a devil with a 20-amp fuse. This is my rock and roll love letter to you. This is my rock and roll love letter to you. Gonna sign it, gonna seal it, gonna mail it away. Gonna mail it today.
just heard 4 tracks from the new 3 CD set available on Grapefruit. Looking for the Magic. You heard Todd Rundgren's We Gotta Get You a Woman, Sparks' I Like Girls, Nils Lofgren's I Don't Want to Know, and Tim Moore's Rock and Roll Love Letter. And back to Ian.
Well, I wanted to say first of all about the previous release. I included Rock and Roll Love Letter on there because it was my favourite Bay City Rollers track. They recorded it first, and it got to #1 in America.
Wow.
Did nothing here, and they were always a band that were derided by anyone that liked serious music. But I used to work for Bell Records years ago, saw them play many times, and I thought Rock and Roll Love Letter was their finest song.
And they did the original. I assume
Yes.
they covered it. Okay.
No.
Nice one.
And Tim Moore's done a decent version there. So, we're back now to playing a release from the Spirit of the Unicorn label, and we're going to play Mirror by District 97.
Blinded by this familiar light.
That was Mirror by District 97. And I couldn't find that much about them, but I did manage to discover it's actually a new recording, a new band. They're from Chicago, they're prog rockers, and that track is taken from their new studio album, Stay for the Ending. And I hope very much you'll stay for the ending of this show, because there's some great stuff coming up. And the next track is really good, actually. It's from Stephen Wilson. It's called Rock Bottom. It's off his new album called Harmony Codex. Here we go.
I feel it in my bones. New life, the unknown. New life, I will return. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Stay alive. Stay alive. I feel it in my bones. New life, the unknown. New life, I will return. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Stay alive. Stay alive.
I feel it in my bones. New life, the unknown. New life, I will return. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Stay alive. Stay alive.
And all you wanna do is to break the world, close your eyes. Surrender and let the bottom roll. Break apart, I feel it in my bones. New life, the unknown. New life, I'm coming home.
That was Rock Bottom by Stephen Wilson, also featuring Ninette Taib, who I hadn't heard of before, but she is a very famous musician in Israel, singer-songwriter and composer, DJ, model and actress, and a reality TV show. And she's considered amongst the most famous people in the Israel entertainment industry. And I think her voice shines through that track, and it's an interesting collaboration with Stephen Wilson, whose work I've always followed, and it's a little bit hit and miss at times, but I must say I did like the new album. And that takes us to Edgar Broughton. Now, I remember seeing Edgar Broughton, who was one half of the Brothers, who used to go out as the Edgar Broughton Band with his brother Steve. They made 8 albums over the years. Their most famous song was Out, Demon Out. And this is a new album with just Edgar. And I'll play the track first. It's called Almost Dancing.
And it feels
That was Almost Dancing, which is off the new album by Edgar Broughton called Break the Dark. And actually it's very, very different from his old stuff with the Steve Broughton band. It's very melodic. Really worth a listen, actually. And my good friend John Leckie, I know, spent 3 years putting that album together. It was all done remotely, as often things tend to be done these years. And I think it's ended up with something very, very interesting. And we're now going to move over again to the Professor, John Reid, who's going to talk about an album called Blank, or rather a box set called Blank Generation.
Yeah, in a way, this is really a companion to the aforementioned Looking for the Magic, the 70s Power Pop 3 CD. Blank Generation is, quote, a story of the US-Canadian punk and its aftershocks, 1975 to 1981. It's a 5 CD, long-form sort of book set. And I think it's safe to say it's the first of its kind, really, an in-depth overview of the music that kind of came out of, I suppose you'd say, the CBGB scene in the mid-70s, although equally there were bands like Perubu and other scenes happening on the West Coast and elsewhere that had nothing to do with New York. And yeah, this scene, of course, exploded. I guess it was prompted by the New York Dolls initially, and then exploded in 76 with the success of the Ramones and in due course Blondie and so on, and groups like Devo. And really this set encompasses all of that. It's not punk in a 1, 2, 3, 4 sense. It's very broad. It's more representing what punk meant and the sort of the music that flowed out of punk, and ends with a track by a band called Minor Threat, who then really heralded a new era in underground hardcore punk in the 80s. So we're going to hear 4 tracks from Blank Generation: Rockaway Beach by the Ramones, Chinese Rocks by post-New York Dolls band The Heartbreakers, Blondie's Ripper to Shreds, and a more obscure track, Time by the Speedies.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Rock away, bitch.
Just heard 4 tracks from a new 5 CD box set called Blank Generation. That was Rockaway Beach by the Ramones, Chinese Rocks by the Heartbreakers, which I believe was co-written by one of the Ramones, Blondie's Ripper to Shreds, early single, and Time by the Speedies.
And I have to say, John, that brings back many memories for me, because I remember seeing the Ramones and Blondie on a double bill when they both came to the UK for the first time, and they were both, in their own way, sensational, of course.
Wow.
And the Heartbreakers I saw many times. And I remember, it's funny how these things pop in your head, going to see the Heartbreakers at the Music Machine, coming out and finding police standing around my car. And there was a lot of stolen cars in the area, apparently, and I had to prove that I hadn't stolen the car. And I had a couple of drinks. It was mine when I did drink alcohol. And I was quite nervous, and I said to the police guys, there's a brown briefcase in the middle of the boot. I opened the boot, and there was indeed a brown briefcase. So they moved off to look for someone else.
And no dead bodies, that's the main thing.
Well, not at that time in my life, no. Okay, and we're now going to move on to a band called Liebark, who are from Slovenia. And let me play the track first. It's Panorama.
Both those in the east and those in the west should be clear with the fact that we are not moving away from our road that we beat the path for in 48. That is to say that we have our own way. We always bravely say what is right on this side and what is not, and what is right on the other side and what is not. It should be clear to everyone that we cannot be no one's appendage of nobody's politics, that we have our own point of view, and that we know the worth of what is right and what is not right.
That was Panorama by Lieback, and we first signed Lieback many, many moons ago. I've forgotten the year actually, but probably around 84, I would guess. And we've just done a new edition with a extra live CD of all the tracks in there, and I must say the original album does stand up very, very well. They've made 19 albums altogether, which is quite impressive. Most of them on Mute Records, where they went to after they left Cherry Red. And they played 2 weeks ago in Shepherd's Bush. I went along to see them. It was nice to see the band afterwards. And I should mention that they are the only band I know that have played a gig in North Korea. And if you are interested, if you look on YouTube and put in North Korea Lieback, you will find a documentary about that gig, and it's just extraordinary, all the checks they had to go through with the North Korea authorities, and checked all the visuals and all the lyrics to make sure everything was completely by North Korean standards. And a little anecdote from that was Yanni, who's the main contact with the band, he actually is a bit in the hotel, a bit where he leaves the hotel in the film, and he leaves the hotel because he's bored and he wanders off on his own, which, as we all know, is very dangerous to do in North Korea. But actually, he does get found eventually, taken back to the hotel and told very strongly, don't do that again. Okay, so that was Lieback, and as I mentioned in the last show, Cherry Red have recently acquired the catalogue of a Christian rapper. He's also a bit of a Christian rocker as well, a guy called Christian Greenwood. And I've been playing through, I think we've inherited about 11 albums. I've been playing through all the albums in the car. And this one really stuck out. Listen to the lyrics when I play it. It's called Where Are You by Manifest.
At your picture, Dad, pulled it up the past, trying to learn about this father that I never had. So young, so wrong, and you're gone. It's only me, Mom, Virginia, and God. We're all alone, and our leader is not home. The crossroads took you, all these demons below. I'm feeling the cold, you were not here, not there. When I had my first fight, I was so scared. When I had my first kiss, I could not share. I was lost in the school, they did not care. Why'd you leave me hanging from the ceiling? Angel, stop singing, and Mom's not sleeping. I'm not bitter or mad, I'm just missing a dad. Sitting here thinking, praying, wishing you back. These feelings are whack, almost too much to bear. I know your soul's alive, I just wanna know where. Why'd you leave me? Where are you? Were you thinking of me? married this girl, mom said you'd be so proud. I even slimmed down, I'm hanging with the new crowd. If only you're around, you could see what I can do now. I travel the globe, singing, bringing the hope through hip-hop, rock and roll, lifting the soul. They say I look like you, your smiling eyes too. I got mom's hair, thank God I was frightful. I know you can't come back from the past, but the fact that you laughed and the damage is bad. I don't know if mom fears or if she ever got healed, or if she blames you and God over the years. You were my dad and I was your son. If only you knew what it was like growing up. When I look at the sky, I get this thought in my mind and wonder what it'd be like if you're still alive. Why'd you leave me? Where are you? Were you thinking of me, Dad? Do you love me? Where are you? Then where are you if you do? Why'd you leave me? Where are you? Were you thinking of me, Dad? Do you love me? Where are you? Then where are you if you do? I'm still trying to figure out what went on in the house. What voice was talking loud? What made you kill yourself? Was it something I did, I said as a little kid? Something like a fib that you can't forgive? My life is so hard, lost my only bodyguard. Slowly God healed the scars, let's say you left them all. I've had the same thoughts that talk to you, talk to me. I had to see you shrink, but now I'm back on my feet. I battle thoughts with words, using psalms and verbs. A rebirth, no longer am I insecure. I heard a voice say I'll never leave you, but I didn't see you. I've forgotten you like amnesia. I believe I'll see you somewhere in heaven when we can talk and I can ask you a question. But for now, I'ma move on, be strong, and make sure I'm there for my own son. Why'd you leave me? Where are you? Were you thinking of me, Dad? Do you love me? Where are you? Then where are you if you do? Why'd you leave me? Where are you? Were you thinking of me, Dad? Do you love me? Where are you? Then where are you if you do? Why'd you leave me? Where are you? Were you thinking of me, Dad? Do you love me? Then where are you if you do? Why'd you leave me? Were you thinking of me, Dad? Do you love me? Then where are you if you do? Why'd you leave me?
Why'd you leave me?
So that was Where Are You by Manifest, and the actual artist is called Christopher Greenwood, and it's written about his dad. His dad committed suicide when he was 5 years old, and it's really a heart-wrenching message to his dad about why did you leave me, and that must have been so hard. Anyway, it's worth playing again if you didn't listen to the lyrics clearly. It's taken from his album Glory, and the whole album's worth a listen, as indeed is the whole catalogue. So I'll pass you over now to Matt, who's going to talk about actually the longest-serving actor Cherry Red.
It must be now.
Felt, yeah.
Yeah, it's the magnanimous Lawrence, the one and only Lawrence. We've just released a very limited edition 10-inch single of his, arguably his most famous song with Felt, which was Primitive Painters. He did with an appearance from Elizabeth Fraser from Cocteau Twins. Definitely his best known song and probably an all-round favourite of that generation. So without further ado, this is Primitive Painters by Felt. So that was Primitive Painters by Felt, and I do implore you actually to head over to YouTube while you're searching for that Lieback documentary. Take a quick look at the brand new video that Lawrence has had commissioned for Primitive Painters, which he's done with a filmmaker called Douglas Hart, and using old footage from the 80s. It's really quite an emotional watch, actually, and very stands up very well to the song. And I'm now going to pass back over to Iain.
So, recently I had lunch with someone who handed me a compilation called Gus Dudgeon Production Gems, and which they put out on their label. And when I looked at it, the first track was She's Not There by the Zombies. I thought, I didn't know Gus Dudgeon was involved with that. Anyway, let me play it first. She's Not There by the Zombies.
Well, no one told me about her, the way she lied. Well, no one told me about her, how many people cried. But it's too late to say you're sorry. How would I know? Why should I care? Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there. Well, let me tell you about the way she looked, the way she had tan, the color of her hair. Her voice was soft and cool, her eyes were clear and bright, but she's not there. Well, no one told me about her. What could I do? Well, no one told me about her, though they all knew. But it's too late to say you're sorry. How would I know? Why should I care? Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there. Well, let me tell you about the way she looked, the way she had tan, the color of her hair. Her voice was soft and cool, her eyes were clear and bright, but she's not there. But it's too late to say you're sorry. How would I know? Why should I care? Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there. Well, let me tell you about the way she looked, the way she had tan, the color of her hair. Her voice was soft and cool, her eyes were clear and bright, but she's not there.
That was She's Not There by the Zombies. And I have to say that Zombies is one of my favourite bands of all time. I think they're brilliant. And that single is fantastic. When it came out in 1964, it reached number 12 in the singles charts. And of course, a few years later, they had a huge hit. I think it was number 1 in America, Time of the Season. The singer was obviously Colin Bluntstone. The song She's Not There was actually written by the keyboardist Rod Argent. And I actually read they have a new album out on, I'm not sure which label recently, so they've been going many moons. But She's Not There is really excellent. Okay, over to you, I think, John.
And can you name 2 chart cover versions of She's Not There from probably both from the late 70s, actually? So Santana had a hit with it.
Of course he did, yeah.
But also the UK subs.
And you can't get further away musically.
Well, absolutely. Very diverse, yes. Speaking of cover versions, he says, clever little segue, we have a new compilation out on our Strawberry label called We Can Work It Out, Covers of the Beatles 1962 to 66. And its red cover artwork reflects the fact that that first half of the Beatles' career is forever synonymous with the 62 to 66 compilation, as distinct from the later Blue period, if you will. And this compilation endeavours to really tell an alternative story of the Beatles with essentially contemporaneous cover versions from all around the world, extremely mixed, quite kitsch in places, But some wonderful artists, even on the front. You look at American artists of the stature of the Supremes, Mamas and Papas, Jan and Dean, Mary Wells, Jose Feliciano, as well as UK artists Billy J. Kramer, Peter and Gordon, Joe Cocker, Davy Graham, Cilla Black, and many more. We're going to hear just one track from this new compilation, which is one of several on the 3 CD set that were essentially exclusive because the Beatles themselves never released their versions at the time. This is The Foremost with Hello Little Girl.
Hello, little girl. When I see you every day, I say, hello, little girl. When you're passing on your way, I say, hello, little girl. If I see you passing by, I cry, hello, little girl. When I try to catch your eye, I cry, hello, little girl. I send you flowers, but you don't care. You never seem to see me standing there. I often wonder what you're thinking of. I hope it's me, love, love, love. So I hope there'll come a day when you say, you're my little girl. When I see you every day, I say, hello, little girl. When you're passing on your way, I say, hello, little girl. If I see you passing by, I cry, hello, little girl. When I try to catch your eye, I cry, hello, little girl. It's not the first time it's happened to me. It's been a long, lonely time. And it's not funny to see that I'm about to lose my mind. So I hope there'll come a day when you say, you're my little girl, oh yeah. You're my little girl, oh yeah. You're my little girl, oh yeah.
That was Hello Little Girl, an exclusive Lennon McCartney song by The Foremost from a new compilation called We Can Work It Out, Covers of the Beatles 1962 to 66.
And I bought that when it came out.
Great single.
Great
I have
single,
a copy as well on
absolutely,
vinyl.
yeah.
Absolutely. Back to you, Ian. I believe you're going to have a chat about family.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's Matt, actually. He's our family man.
Hey!
Not quite yet, but you never know.
Now we're going to hand over to our resident family man, Matt.
Very good, thanks, John. We like to play a family track. We've been reissuing the majority of their back catalogue, both Roger Chapman's solo stuff and the family albums. And we're going to take one from the sixth studio album, I think 1972 it came out. It's just been reissued, expanded and remastered by Esoteric. So this is My Friend the Sun.
Well, I know that you're lonely, coming from the cold. Your shoes, they need mending, your clothes, they look old. Won't you pick up your pieces? It's never too late, though it's never early to make a mistake. As soon as you wait, although there's been rain and it's coming again, change has to be here, obviously. Though my friend the sun looks well on the run, he's there in the distance, if you care to see. Well, I know that you're waiting, come out from your shell. There'll come a time you'll remember it well, when you take all the good times from chances you've had, chances you've made, and what
you've learned from the bad. It's never so sad, although there's been rain and it's coming again. Change has to be here, obviously. Though my friend the sun, he looks well on the run. He's there in the distance, if you care to see.
That was My Friend the Sun by Family, and now back over to Ian.
I'm now going to play a track called When the Snow Lies Forever, which I've got a feeling might be coming to the parts of British Isles soon. Anyway, it's from an act called Ancient Greece. So here we go, Ancient Greece, Where the Snow Lies Forever.
The snow lies forever, the way time passed, or was it standing stillborn? Sun and the moon, the dark and the light, but who counts the days where the snow lies with a spiky hand on the undying sea. Sun and the moon, the dark and the light. Oh, but who's gonna count the days where the snow lies perpetually lying under a snow-blank sky. But who counts time there where the sky meets the ground? The sun and the moon, the dark and the light. Oh, but who's gonna count the days where the snow lies
And ancient Greece is what they call a proto-metal band. They were from Wales, formed in 1967, lasted 3 years, and they had one album which came out on Mercury in 1971, which is called Women and Children First. And that track, Where the Snow Lies Forever, is from that album. And I'm now going to talk about, or briefly mention, an act called Lancome, who I have seen play quite recently, and they are interesting. They've been around for a time now. I'm going to play Netta Parsus, which I'm sure I pronounced wrong.
The woman with eyes like an ocean has settled down on planet Earth. Now she is more softly spoken, and the children still tug at her skirt. The children still tug at her skirt. I liked her more in the evening. We all knew she slept on a cloud. All of her words had more meaning when she she stands here before me, between the green earth and the sky. She whispers that she does adore me, but I dare not look into those eyes. I dare not look into those eyes.
That was Luncombe's Netta Persus, which they're an Irish folk group. I'm sure you guessed that, from Dublin. And that track's from their fourth album, which is called False Luncombe, which is on the Rough Trade label. And I'm going to pass now back to the Professor, who's shaking that thing.
Thank you, Ian. Yes, I've been shaking it for many years. New compilation, another one on Strawberry, called Shake That Thing, The Blues in Britain, 1963 to 1973. A few years ago, we did a compilation that was maybe more centred around the blues rock scene, and called Crawling Up a Hill. And this one's more revolves around the acoustic blues, the kind of folk blues scene of the late 60s, but has a real mix, and opens with Cyril Davis in 1964, really the sort of birth of British R&B. We're going to hear a couple of tracks from that compilation, and I'll talk about some of the artists first. So you've got people like Fleetwood Mac, you've got Davy Graham, who really sort of pioneered the whole folk blues stuff. You've got Rod Stewart, Bert Jantz, who was very much a contemporary of Davy Graham, so the folk end of things. Our good friends Medicine Head, who were kind of very much at the rootsy end, signed to John Peel's Dandelion label. A real mix of different artists across the board, really. So Alexis Corner, of course, who was the godfather of British blues. And bands like Savoy Brown, who were definitely, and 10 years after, who were at the rockier end of the spectrum. So yes, as I say, we're going to hear two tracks from Shake That Thing. Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac covering Robert Johnson's classic Hellhound on My Trail, and a track called City Women by one of the greatest voices in British blues and soul in the 60s, Duffy Power.
Gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving. Hellhound on my trail. Hellhound on my trail. If today was Christmas Day, if today was Christmas Day, and tomorrow was Christmas Eve, Lord, won't we have a time of, yeah. I gotta keep on moving. Gotta keep on moving. That hell out on my trail. That hell out on my trail.
Hush now, baby, please conceal your tears. I've had all the trouble that I need for years. When I was working, trying to put us up front, I never drank any whiskey. City women made me drunk when I was working, baby, trying to put us up front. I never drank any whiskey. City women get me drunk. Come on, baby, please don't grieve a while. I'll tell you all that happened. It could make you smile. You know, tea, no coffee, never shook my knees. But those city women were killing me by degrees, yeah. Tea, no coffee, never shook my knees. Ooh, but those city women, baby, were killing me by degrees. Hush now, baby, please don't grieve a while. I tell you all that happened, it could make you smile. Yeah. Tea, no coffee, never shook my knees. But those city women were killing me by degrees. Yeah. Tea, no coffee, never shook my knees. But the city women, baby, were killing me by degrees. City women, baby, killing me by degrees.
You just heard two tracks from a new compilation, Shake That Thing, The Blues in Britain 1963 to 1973, Hellhound on My Trail by Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac, and City Women by Duffy Power. And that is just about a wrap now for Cherry Red for this month. Hope you enjoyed the show and tune in soon to the next one.